What's poppin', y'all? It's your girl Princess Tommy, and I'm back today with a brand new video.
Safe to say I earned it. Whoa.
Welcome back to my channel. For all my returning watchers, you already know what to do. Go ahead and give this video a huge like and give me a comment. For my new watchers, hey, how you doing? You should click the subscribe button down below as well as the like button and give me a comment to let me know that you're new here. Today I will be dropping some free gems. I cannot tell you guys how much I've received these questions. How do I start a YouTube channel? Do you have any tips for me? And I just felt as though that it was unfair for me to respond to certain people and not everyone. So I decided to just give all my information that I know, some do's and don'ts, some tips, my advice, just from my experience, and put it on my channel so you guys can come here and watch it and figure out how to go about your channel or starting your channel. Anything you want to know, because I will be covering all of that today. A lot of people charge for advice like this, but I'm doing it for free. All I ask for you guys is to just subscribe to my channel and watch the videos all the way through. That's all I ask. So you guys are most likely here because you either want to start a channel or you already have a channel but you're not really growing yet, and you want to know why you're not growing or how to grow, or just everything that is behind the scenes of a YouTuber's life that a lot of people don't know. And that's why I'm here today to talk to you guys about all these tips and all these tricks. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this video started. As of today, May 2020, we are in a pandemic and everyone is in the house quarantining. So YouTube has been the biggest platform during this whole process because kids are out of school, people are bored, nobody knows what to do, so everyone just went to YouTube to either watch videos or learn how to do things. So today we're going to be talking about how to grow your channel / start your channel in 2020. Let me just give you guys some background information about myself and about my channel. I started my channel in March of 2017. My first video I put out, it was a Q&A and it was completely trash. If you want to watch that video, I'll make sure to leave it in the eye above. When I made that video, I made a video after that and I stopped doing YouTube. I stopped for about maybe like 9 months. I felt as though the platform wasn't for me. I could never see myself having hundreds and thousands of subscribers on my channel. So I was like, there's no point in me even sitting up here trying to gain subscribers and trying to put out content because it was going to be useless for me. But thankfully, I gathered my confidence back up and carried on to the next year. 2018 comes, I got back on my grind for YouTube and I started posting my content consistently. The numbers eventually started to grow. They was growing slow, but growth is growth. Don't let no one tell you different. You can go from 100 subscribers to 200. That's growth. Some people can't even gain 20. So for you to gain 100 more, that's a big deal. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do something that you don't want to do. You're not going to be as good as someone else, because everyone's timing isn't your timing. And when I first started my channel, a lot of people said that I was childish, like that's cheesy, just like trying to make fun of me and my channel. Now all them people are asking for collabs, they're asking me for help, and they're starting channels. So I'm just like, got it. But that's besides the point. I just wanted to tell you guys when I started my channel and how I started my channel. So the first thing I'll be talking about is equipment when you're starting your channel. I started with the oldest iPad I can remember. It was the iPad mini, but I don't know which one it was. I know it didn't have no fingerprint. It just had the regular power button. I'll leave a picture in the video, but that's the iPad that I filmed my first video on. Like I said, I will make sure to leave that video link so you guys can go watch it and y'all can see my growth. The lighting was bad, the quality was bad, but it was my first video. Starting with your iPhone is completely fine. After I filmed on my iPad, I was like, yeah, no, I gotta use my phone. A lot of people think when they're starting a channel, they need to just go and buy a $500 camera, $1,000 camera, and you don't need to do that. Your phone works better than half of these cameras, period, anyway. You don't have to go to Best Buy or Target or Walmart and go find you this perfect camera because you think that you need it to start out and you're gonna gain followers like that, because you're not. And that's actually the best route for you to take, is using your phone, because you don't know what you're doing yet. You don't know what you want to post yet. You don't really know like your style of content. And using your phone is really just practice. You're getting familiar with the camera, getting familiar with your audience, learning how you want to present yourself on camera, because for half of the time your viewers, they're not gonna really know who you are. So you have to like really be yourself on camera. So if you're figuring out all this process, and using your phone is great for that, but you can't have good quality video with trash lighting. I had both. I'm not gonna lie to you, I have a ring light right here. I just got this for Christmas. 2 years, these past few months, my lighting was still bad. But that just goes to show you that if people really like what you're putting out, they're gonna watch you regardless. Like my old videos, they were so bad, but that's how you grow. I love the fact that I capture all those moments, because when I go back to look at them, it's just like, wow, I came a long way. The first thing someone's going to notice when they're watching your video is if they can see you clearly. If your video looks like security footage, they're going to click off the video and probably not ever come back to your channel, just because the quality is trash. So yes, you don't have to go buy a camera. You can use your phone. I don't recommend using the Galaxy or Android, because those be the type of video that look like security footage. Somebody may say, hey, use a Galaxy, but I personally prefer to use an Apple product, because I just know the quality is not going to fail you. After I saved enough money, I bought my first camera. It was a Canon G7 Mark something. I will leave the picture right there. It was doable. It broke in December and I got a new camera now. That camera, it was a good starting camera for me. It was on the cheaper side. It was about like $200 something, I think, because I know I personally couldn't go out and buy a $500 camera. So that was my first camera I ever bought. I do actually recommend that camera as a starting camera, because it was good for me. It got me a lot of subscribers, a lot of content, and it worked for a long time. It was just time for an upgrade. I now have the Canon G7X. I don't know, it's the newer camera and I love it so much. Y'all go watch one of my old videos. The quality looks so much different from this one. Those are just the key facts when you're filming your videos and using that type of equipment. You can use your phone and just make sure you have proper lighting. That's all you need when starting out. Good lighting, a nice setting that's not too cluttered in the background. I don't prefer like backdrops because they just look cheesy, and I personally had a backdrop. It was a red sparkly backdrop, and just take my advice, because I'm not going to tell you something that I don't know. Go somewhere where it's white light. I prefer white instead of yellow light, because yellow light just looks like dirty. Or even outside, for a long time I used natural lighting, so if it was past 5 o'clock I couldn't film. Anytime before that, those were my filming times, because the sun would be out and it would be shining on me. And with your phone quality and the sunlight shining, bomb quality, I promise you. Hope y'all got some notes, some papers, some pens, all that. Take notes. Now on to editing. I started with iMovie. I forgot to mention this in the last portion. I have this 13-inch MacBook Air. I've had it since 2013. Baby girl, it's time for an upgrade, but guess what? It works. It gets my videos up. It does everything I needed to do. The editing softwares which are most common is iMovie and Final Cut Pro. I started off with Final Cut Pro, and it comes on your MacBook already, so you can just install it if you don't have it, and you can learn like all the logistics to it, the cool little effects it has, transitions, and all that stuff. If you don't have a laptop, you can also use your phone. I know so many YouTubers who have hundreds and thousands of subscribers on their channel. I didn't even know they edited on their phone, because you couldn't tell. If you don't have any type of computer to edit your stuff on, and you have an iPhone, you can download iMovie and you can play around with your video like that. It does everything the same, just like on the computer. It's just really smaller. And I'm pretty sure there's other editing apps for videos on the App Store. I just personally don't know of them, but I know iMovie is something that I personally started with. I'm familiar with it, so I do recommend that when you're first starting, because again, do not there yet. You're just starting out. You don't have no stuff. You don't have no content, so you need to play around with the things to get used to it before you switch over to Final Cut Pro or to Adobe Premiere. I don't use that, but it's the extra step after Final Cut Pro. iMovie is completely free. Final Cut Pro does cost $300, but as you continue to grow, you start to invest in yourself, and you can purchase that once you're ready. I moved on from iMovie to Final Cut Pro because I just felt as though I was ready to take that step, and it made my videos much better. iMovie really like limits your effects, your features, and all that stuff, but when you're just starting, you don't need to be worrying about no crazy effects. You need to figure out how to edit and how to split clips. Next, I want to talk about consistency. If you're really dedicated and you really want to have a successful YouTube channel, and you're just really passionate about your job on this platform, you need to create a schedule. I have a schedule. I post on Thursdays and Sundays. Every Thursday and every Sunday I make sure I post. And each time I post at 5 o'clock. I chose 5 o'clock because I know like during the school year, that's when people get out their sports or on your way home. People are getting off work. That's the time that I felt as though that it was best for me. And it's been working ever since. Just because 5 is best for me, it may not be the same for you. But one thing I hate when like new YouTubers start to create their channel, they either post little to no content or too much content at one time. The last thing you want to do is to have too much content for your viewers to, you know, actually pay attention. You don't want to just throw content at them because no one's going to watch it. As much as you think that you may need so much content, you do. But save that content for the weeks after, the days after. Don't post every single day because you're not going to gain like that. It actually hurts your channel more. When you're first starting out, I personally think posting once a week is fine, and that's more reasonable because you're being consistent. That gives you time to edit, it gives you time to film, and it gives you time to brainstorm. 3 keys: film, edit, and brainstorm. When I first started, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I just said, hey, so get a notebook, get a calendar, and pick the days that you want to post. If you don't know which day is best for you when you post your first video, go to your analytics. YouTube will tell you that for you. I'm not going to go really into detail about that right now, but your analytics will tell you like your real-time sub count, your real-time views on people who are paying attention to your video. But one thing I do want to say to y'all is that if you're not consistent, you're not going to grow. And the first video you're going to post, 9 times out of 10, not going to blow up because that's just not how YouTube works. You have to post content for people to want to come back to your channel. Once they see you, they get familiar with you and they start to love you. You can't just post one video and be like, hey, why am I not gaining? Why am I not getting stubs? You can't get discouraged, okay? Believe in yourself. It takes time. Like, you're not going to gain right away. I didn't start gaining till last summer. I'm at 272,000 subs today, but just in the summertime, I only had 50K. I swear to y'all, I did not think my channel would have blown up this fast. And I'm growing as the days go on. Like, no one can ever tell me that I'm not consistent. Create a schedule to figure out what days you want to post, and also brainstorm your video ideas to figure out what days you want to post those particular videos on. Remember, don't post every day, but do not post too little. Best time to post. The best time to post is around back to school time. You want to know why? All the students are on YouTube trying to figure out high school advice, what's in their backpack, school supplies haul. All those videos do numbers. I personally recommend starting your channel during that time in particular because that gives kids time to find you. Because when they type in a certain type of video, your video should come up along with a bunch of others, and they may click on your video and eventually may fall in love with you. And YouTube is full of little kids actually. Summertime for back to school, baby, I'm going up because I'm done with high school now, so I got all the advice and all the tea for y'all. So besides back to school time, Christmas is also a big time to post because you know Vlogmas is going around. And what Vlogmas is, it's where you post every day for 25 days up until Christmas, and you can do a bunch of stuff. Christmas wish list, things I got for Christmas, going to see the zoo lights, just all that fun stuff people want to see during Christmas time to get in the spirit. That's another good time to start your channel during that time as well. Those are the main seasons that I feel as though are the best time for YouTubers. Like I said, I've grown a lot in the summertime. And again, I didn't expect it, but it happened. And I've seen it happen for other people. The part you guys probably all been waiting for, the payment process of YouTube. One thing that I really strongly dislike about people when they join YouTube is the fact that they think the first video I'm going to post, I'm going to make money. And that's not how it works, sweetheart. So YouTubers get paid monthly on a thing called AdSense. In AdSense, basically you track your payments. In order to get paid on YouTube first, you have to have over 1,000 subscribers. I don't know if it changed or not. And you also need to have 4,000 hours in watch time. And that's a lot of freaking watch time. So when you first starting out, you're not gonna make a bag instantly. It takes time. It took me some time to get my first little YouTube check or whatever. What they do is they're gonna send you a paper in the mail or something. You gotta apply, you gotta fill out paperwork for taxes, and once you get approved, you still have to have over $99 to get that first paycheck. So you can be approved to get money, and yeah, you can have ads on your videos and all that, but if you don't have over $100, you're not getting that money. That money's gonna be sitting there. My first paycheck, you couldn't tell me nothing. I was like, hey, I'm getting paid, you know. When I joined YouTube, I didn't know all this. I just did it because I wanted to have fun and just expand my brand anyway. If you're in it for the money, this platform is not for you because it's not easy at all. And a lot of people think that you can just make a video and, you know, get money and get all these views, but in reality, no one really understands the hard work and dedication that us YouTubers put into our videos. Some videos take 2 weeks, a week, a month, a few days. There was times where I was up all night filming a video and then having to edit it and then have it up the next day, especially during Vlogmas time. That was so hard for me while being in school, a senior at that. When you see a YouTuber putting in all this work, just appreciate them because you do not know what's going on behind the scenes. But we doing this for y'all because we love y'all. Now, thumbnails. Thumbnails is something that I struggle with, and I struggle with it till this day. I've tried multiple times to make my thumbnails really pleasing and it just didn't work for me. I would have some bomb videos, but my thumbnails were trash. The first thing someone's gonna see is your thumbnail. They're not gonna see the video, they're gonna see your thumbnail and your title. So if your thumbnail looks like trash and your title don't really carry your video for real, that's a click that's not gonna happen. So your thumbnails need to be on point. Clickbait in your title, that hurts your channel. Don't think just because you see all these big time YouTubers clickbaiting their channel thinking that it's going to help you too, because it's not. So you have to really be real with your titles and figure out how to make your title unique but also searchable. You can have like the most unique title, but it needs to be a common thing so people can search it up and find it. Your channel art is also important, your banner and your profile picture. If you have nothing there, please tell me as to why you think you're going to gain subscribers. And when you're starting off, it's a lot of weight on your shoulders because you get looked over. But if your channel is up to par and you're just starting out, that's so great. When you're starting out, you need to make sure you have the best profile picture. Not no picture of you with your phone in your hand, like none of that. A nice picture where we can see your face, you know. Having no channel art and whack thumbnails, it's just not going to do it for you. I still can't make thumbnails. I pay someone to make my thumbnails because that's just the route that I had to take. I had to invest in my brand in order to be better. You got to spend money to make money, and you got to invest in yourself in order to grow. Second to last thing I want to talk about, branding. I don't care if you don't have not one single view on your video. Keep promoting your stuff. I was my biggest promoter. I didn't ask someone to promote me. I promoted myself. Ask anybody. I never did that because I always believed in myself. At first, I didn't believe in myself, so I don't know why I thought other people were going to believe in me when I didn't believe in myself first. YouTube is a tricky game. You're going to have people from all across the world talking bad about yours, leaving hate comments. And if you feel as though that's going to affect you or make you want to stop, this platform is not for you, and that's okay. Something else may be. Like, I've gotten plenty of hate comments that I was just like, oh wow, okay, next. All these people are behind the screen. They don't know me for real. You don't know me from nowhere. You just know me from here. And what did I give you? If I didn't give you anything, you wouldn't know anything about me. Continue to promote yourself. People are going to check you out eventually. They're going to get tired of seeing it, so they're either going to remove you as their follower or they're going to watch it. This was awarded to me for hard work and dedication. That did not come easy. For 2 years I've been grinding, and I just got this in November. Just because it took me 2 years to get this, it may take you a couple months. Just have faith in yourself and believe in yourself, and you're going to get there. Believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, no one else is. At the end of the day, you're your biggest supporter before anyone else. Your brand represents you. So how you carry yourself is how your brand's going to look. And I just want to end it off by saying this route is not for everybody. So if you're not mentally prepared for it, I don't think you should take this route, because it's really deeper than a lot of people make it seem. Everyone just thinks it's just videos, but it's not. Whether you like it or not, it's really a job. People make millions and thousands of dollars on it. I make thousands of dollars on here. So I just know that, like, I take what I do seriously. So I hope this helped you all. I hope you all took notes on all that. I love you all so much. If you're not already subscribed to the fam, go ahead and join. I'm an African American 18-year-old, and I did this on my own. If you don't believe in yourself, I want you to know that you can do it, because I did it. This says 100,000. I'm almost at 300,000 now. But I love you all so much. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.